Happy New Year, you guys. I have got to tell y'all, never in my life have I entered into a new year like this. I have such clarity, such vision, so much expectancy and excitement. The Lord had me in a word for a couple weeks, and last night I went and sat on my couch at 11 o'clock at night, and the Lord confirmed himself to me at midnight as the new year was being brought in. And I have got to share it with you because we are about to dig up some wells. Like giving me nuggets, he was giving me puzzle pieces, but I hadn't quite put it all together yet. But last night, he put it together for me. And who knows that the Lord speaks to his body united. Well, let's get into it. So the way that he brought this together was so beautiful, but anyways, he had me camped in Genesis 26 last night, and Isaac returns to his father's land because he's been pushed out, and he begins digging up the wells that the Philistines had covered up, the wells that had been stopped up, wells that his father had already dug, but the enemy had come in and filled them with dirt, the enemy being the Philistines. So they would go to these wells, pitch a tent, start digging, and every single time that they struck water, opposition would show up. And Isaac never, not even once, engaged with the opposition. He moved on. Once the water was flowing, he moved on. He doesn't strive with the enemy. He doesn't argue. He just moves on. That really stood out to me. And then he goes to the next well and does the exact same thing. They pitch a tent. They start digging up the well. They strike water, and immediately opposition shows up again. Packs up his tent, he wipes his feet, and he goes to the next well. But get this, not without naming the well first. And what are the names of these wells? They are not random. When you break them down in Hebrew, they describe strife, contention, opposition, accusation, restriction, hostility, all the things that stopped the living water among God's people. And the Lord showed me these are the wells of our church. These are the wells of our families, the wells of our people, the wells of our freedom. We were never meant to drink from cracked cisterns. We were meant to drink from living water. And while the cisterns do serve a purpose and they collect rain and they hold it for the people, it is so much less than what they are destined for. They are destined to be the well of living water. Y'all would not believe the way that this word circulated because it started with Fotini, the woman at the well, like 3 months ago. And God brought me in a total circle. I wish that I could break it down right here, but this is wild. And I'm not going really deep into the revelation. I just want you guys to hear the word of the Lord. We are going to dig up some wells this year. Jeremiah said, "My people have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewn for themselves cracked cisterns that can hold no water. But whoever believes in me, out of their belly shall flow rivers of living water." We got to start figuring out what's stopping up the well. And actually, I think that Genesis 26 tells us what's stopping up the well. Those names that Isaac gave to those wells, hostility, strife, anger, resentment, hardened of heart, whatever is stopping up the well, we're going to dig it out so that we can go help other people dig out their wells. God is raising up a people that will dig, people that aren't going to camp at strife, get stuck fighting the dirt, people that won't argue with opposition, but they came with a purpose. They do what they know they got to do, and they go to the next one. Oh, resistance is here? Good. That's not a sign to stop. That's a sign that you're close to striking water. The water's right there. And I had been studying in this chapter, just breaking down all of the names, the placements, the movements, the names of the towns, really just taking it slow and letting the Lord walk me through this teaching. And at 11:45 last night, I said, you know what, Lord, I'm going to bring this new year in with you. And I got in the presence of the Lord, and I got in my word, and I was sitting in my Bible in Genesis 26 when at midnight my phone started going off, all my adult children telling me Happy New Year. And when I cleared my screen, there was a prophetic word that had just been released from a church down the street from me. And the title said, "The wells are being dug out." What? He is so good. And his confirmations are so exciting and they're so sweet. And it feels so good to know what we are walking into this year. We have a mandate, we have an assignment, and we know what to do and we know what not to do. I love it. Well, I'm going hunting. I love you guys. Happy New Year. Let me know if you feel it in your spirit like I do. I mean, I literally feel like I was standing on the threshold, and the minute that the clock struck 12, God walked me over the threshold. That is how powerfully this word hit me. I love y'all so, so much. Now go get your shovels. We got work to do.